So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Great pressure, plenty of it. Adams gets over and intercepts. Adriano. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Great ball, and he's in here! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. In it comes. Cleared away. Adriano. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. That's been cut out, well played. No, that was never going to make it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Owen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Check clears. Sporting have got it back, and they'll have another go. Adriano, and he was quick to react. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's been slipped through, and this is Owen. He has found the way. Can he finish? They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Sporting have fired. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
pinches it off him. Adriano. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great, decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen is offering a right smile there.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram. Adriano being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, well played. Real chance!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Adriano. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 7, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 10, Pele. Number 22, Figo. Number 18, Scholes.
Sporting have their second corner now. Adams can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe, and this is Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass is just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
Neymar. Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Good ball over the top. It's a promising position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Adams spots it and intercepts. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Messi takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Knocks it into space. Out to the right. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Gordon. Now, and the finish! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gordon. Roberto Carlos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos delivers. Khan claims it, and the danger passes. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Now it's Gordon. Now, can they get him away? Cross in, looks like he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that has left him in a heap. Spread neatly. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams calmly anticipates. Gordon looking understandably energised after his goal. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Guardiola. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And he's picked out the run. And that was very necessary. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And he welcomes Gordon! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. Spread out to the left. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Adams cuts out the pass. Gordon tries to pass it through. Oh, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Ned. A header! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Lionel Messi! Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Adriano. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 10, Pele. Number
So time for
22,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So all square, and not for the first time.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through. Chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cannavaro. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today's match are now available.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. There's the whistle, and here we go. Lovely, now then. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chouameni.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just...
And he shoots! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Now Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Eto'o. Schneider. And he was quick to react. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because...
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Check. We'll have to save it here or there's real trouble. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot. He's got it all. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through, picks out, can he finish? It's loose, and there's, oh, and again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nedved. It's Nedved! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The attendance for this match was
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he... Oh, he's been caught napping! That plays it forward.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Nedved. Pele receives it in a... Shapes to shoot! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
There's the shot! Conte.
Substitution for Barcelona.
It's anyone's ball now.
Number
And he's
7.
really put himself on the line here.
Coming on the field, number 15. Adriano.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
18, Scholes. Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
And that's
Pele.
it.
Coming on to replace him is...
So just time for me
number
to say
6,
thanks to Jim for his
Suarez.
wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. He's looking wide. He's in space and looking for options. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's in a great position here, and he's in a win! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brest with the corner, there first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some...
A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakamura. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Eto'o. Threads one in. Saliba getting this one clear. Now it's Keane. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta. Adams cuts it out. Deftly away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Guti. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool...
Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it. That's fallen kindly here. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Totti picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Totti. Davids cuts it out. Cruyff looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now, can they get him away? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Eto'o. Casemiro, very much a man of this moment.
India really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Nice intercept. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van der Vaart tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. Messi looking to play him in. He is through here. Messi. Totti closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Van der Vaart. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Mbappe! Goal! The breakthrough strike. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Totti receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Totti tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered with swing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's been slipped through. And this is Eto'o. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Van der Vaart, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's another good win of the ball.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Totti! Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Eto'o did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's beautifully weighted. He's free, he has... Goes for a shot! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Out for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Great ball and shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Thuram with the foul. And it's Otto. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. It's Nedved. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's come loose. Shifted it to the flank. And pull it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Messi. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
Scores! Oh, that's quite incredible!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in.
Takes a shot! Goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Crossed into the box. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan are looking to go forward now. Pullet making good progress on the right-hand side.
Pullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Luis Suarez!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Good-looking ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Scholes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That has been cut short. He steps in and set off! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This ended up in no man's land. Davids. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back. And the finish! It's run, has a shot! Oh, what a be quick to recover. Oh, and he's following up! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Drogba. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Scholes. Oh, good spread.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he was quick to react. And here's Drogba. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Scholes. Maldini. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Dijk gets it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Drogba! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Nedved has it in a wide position. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the player...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We have already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Well, that's well spotted. Otto clears it away. Cross needs to be good. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And that's definitely not his best. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. He gets big.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo. Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa, and he welcomes it in. And this is Neymar. Czech gets rid without sophistication. PSV ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wriggles his way through. And it's played in. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Aimed beyond the defence. And he lines up. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
After 39 minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Drogba. He's got away. Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Bruyne. Now it's Villa.
There will be one
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's decent chance! Plenty. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what
Security
we've all
staff
seen,
for each
Peter.
block,
Some
please report
incisive
to the
play
staff
one
room
side,
immediately.
battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's goals! That was mighty close. Drogba gathers from the goal kick. There's a sharp little ball here. He's through, now his chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Threads one in. And that pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, super find. Batistuta gets into a good position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And here's Figo. He has found the way through, and it's played in here.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that should get the job done. And he was quick to react.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Quality ball. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, cracking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, sweet feet. Now here's the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. Otto attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Thuram. Figo delivers. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a searching pass.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement. Milan are looking to break at pace. And this is Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a good ball out wide. Thuram cuts out the pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram with the clearance. Beckham knocks it out wide. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Fires it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Odo. Can he get it through? Batistuta is flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Substitution
They'll
for
have to
Barcelona.
maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Drogba. Number 22, Figo. Number 7,
Aims beyond the defence.
coming on the
Played
field.
back in.
Number 10,
That should get the job done.
Number 13, Rafinha. Number 18, Scholes.
Chance here to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Pelé. It's a sharp pass. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that
There
really
will be
well and
1
stopped
minute
it.
added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
These 3 items are limited edition.
What you're looking at is not a dumpster. What you're looking at is not a dumpster. Although it looks like one, it's secretly built to function like a fully drivable camper. I've spent the past 22 days of my life building this from scratch to be an exact replica of an LA dumpster, rigged with live surveillance cameras, motorized wheels, air conditioning, and a bed in hopes of spending the night inside of it along the Venice boardwalk with one simple goal: don't get caught. But is that even possible with thousands of people walking by? What if they use the dumpster? What if a garbage truck tries to empty the dumpster? And what happens if someone finds the hidden cameras inside of the dumpster? All of those questions will be answered in this video. It's truly wild story, so grab your popcorn, and thank you Shopify for sponsoring. Our story begins last year when my friend sent me a video of something he had just built.
This I put a bunch of 3 raccoons in trench coats inside of a secret art gallery hidden inside of a dumpster.
I mean, how great is this? This is my friend Sunday Nobody. He's a self-proclaimed meme artist and one of the most creative people I know. When he sent this to me, I was watching a lot of Steve Wallace videos at the time, so as I watched him build this masterpiece, the dumpster stealth camper idea just kind of hit me like a dumpster. But I didn't want to build it without his blessing. May I have your permission to...
Okay, I'm just gonna stop you right there. Yes, you do.
Next, I shared my other big inspiration for the project.
So there's this guy on the internet, Steve Wallace.
If you don't know him, he's a YouTuber with almost 2 million subscribers who's become known for camping in the most unexpected places. Roundabouts, dump trucks, school buses, you name it, he's probably camped there. Go subscribe if you haven't. I tell Sunday how I am such a fan of this guy. Because of that, here I am wanting to camp inside a dumpster. He gives me a bunch of dumpster building tips.
Thank you, Sunday. See you on Monday.
I start off a lot of these videos saying, I'm not a good builder. I feel like I'm getting better. This build in particular, I did something I never do. I came up with a plan, which began right here measuring a real-life dumpster.
42, 6 feet, 3 foot 6, 3 foot 7, 4 foot 3.5.
And then I sent all of these dimensions in to the metal supply place, and they just cut them all for me. And that's like what all that is. So in a perfect world, this is like Legos. It never really turns out to be like Legos, but a boy can dream. Editing Preston, can you explain a little more of So the build comes down to 4 main challenges. I gotta figure out how to build the frame, turn it into a go-kart, make it look like a dumpster, but make it feel like a camper. And to do any of these 4 steps will require the most amount of welding I've ever done. And I talk to my camera 3 centimeters away. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in my face. All right, let's begin. On really long build days like this, one of my absolute favorite things to do is listen to music.
You're doing great.
I get in the zone, burn through a few albums, and somehow solve half of the build without even realizing it, and it all feels thanks to the noise canceling function. Oh! But your boy is very jumpy, and what you just saw happens to me all of the time. At least I did finish welding these 2 rectangles. Victory! They would eventually turn into the back wall and the front wall of the dumpster, and yeah, just kind of welded it all together. Sick. Yeah. On to the next thing. I don't know what that is, but transitional moment. Whoa! So yeah, I finished the frame, which meant it was time to somehow turn this into a go-kart, which meant I'm gonna put the wheels on and hopefully make the frame of the dumpster just fly. The plan is for the skateboards to be in the middle and then the wheels to be on the corners. I don't know if that's a great idea, but it's an idea. This may be the hardest part, is what I'm thinking. But if it doesn't drive on its own, it's like, why even have a camper dumpster thingy, you know? So, wheel time. I was pretty excited mounting these wheels, mostly because I had no idea how fast the electric skateboards would make the dumpster go. This does not go under. The skateboards need to go under without lifting the frame, otherwise this thing's gonna be Wobble McGee. And yeah, we don't want Wobble McGee, which ultimately means I bought the wrong wheels, so. Am I gonna drive 2 hours to pick up better wheels? Because that'll most likely. Thank you, have a good one. I will now push the board underneath, hope it clears. If it doesn't, 2.5 hours wasted? Yeah, probably. I make good decisions, I make good decisions. I ended the day by drilling a bunch of holes into the dumpster so I could bolt the skateboards directly to the bottom. Drilled holes, hard cut, to tomorrow. Alright, so it's the next day, and now I'm gonna see if I can connect the boards to the dumpster. Begin. It ended up working pretty well. Now it's time for steering. The thought is I connect this to both of the wheels and then push it this way, wheels turn, push it that way, wheels. Essentially making it steer like a wagon, but you know, it's never as easy as I want it to be. So I did a little more cutting, a little more welding, bada bing, bada boom, we got a wagon, kind of. I'm gonna turn this into a steering wheel. This doesn't work. Oh, what if I put two on the sides and kind of... The weird steering rods worked much better than I thought, and it even got going pretty fast. The plan was to drive my dumpster to a sunrise lookout point when I was done camping. I also like the idea of being able to drive away so I don't get caught, you know, like my guy Steve Wallace. But would it still move like this when I add 400 pounds of steel? There's only one way to find out, y'all. This is the base, just cut off the corners so it can fit inside the dumpster. I'm also gonna cut out this so it can almost be like a trap door situation for the steering. Ah, steering this thing. Oh wait, I wanna go to bed now. Night night, it's time to attach the sides. They're so heavy. I think I'm gonna try and like clamp them first. I haven't really looked at my face.
Yes, I'm blaming.
Cooked. Nice. It's a door. Hinges are way harder than I thought they would be. It took a long time, but I mean, right? For the door handle, if you were thinking I was gonna do some big knobby door handle thingy majig, think again. Steve Wallace would never do that. Why? Because we need it to be stealth. We also need it to be secure, which is why we're going with this puppy. I don't know what it is about having a key to a dumpster, but pretty exciting. Oh, did you see that? So deeply satisfying. Zoom in, please.
A lock and key.
Right? What is that? That's nice, huh? Boom! Welcome to my crib. Oh, just kidding. Then I primed it and then painted it blue because a lot of dumpsters are blue. Pretty good. $25 Facebook Marketplace carpet that I am about to cut to fit to the floor of the dumpster. Before I laid down the carpet, I mounted a TV, I mounted some sconces, it was really starting to come together, and then for the walls I've chosen this very cozy flannel fabric. I'm a little worried that it's just gonna look like I put up blankets on the wall. Doesn't look great at all, but it will. But I wasn't really sure how quite yet, so I moved on to the ceiling, which I also couldn't figure out. That's when I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna do my favorite part, the stickers. Every dumpster around here has 4 stickers on the front, so I photoshopped my own. At first glance, they look like exact replicas, until you look a little closer.
Caution, keep off. Emotional baggage inside as well as hot trash juice. Only stand on this if there's a crowd of people chanting for you.
No parking, do not block container, unless you want to hear a grown man moan, help me, I guess? There's a 32-year-old dude sleeping inside that has never been in a fight, so don't swing. Dumpster, I hardly know her. Waste management company. If you're thinking about calling, don't do it. Whatever you do. The delivery the next day was truly the cherry on top, if that cherry was 50 pounds of molded plastic. This was actually cheaper than if I would have built the lid myself. And I think it really, really sells it. Sick. What I have noticed about graffiti in general is a lot of people use 4 letters. I have no idea why, but it seems to be this trend with tags, so I'm gonna do 4 letters. W-A-L-Z for the one and only Steve Wallace. I'm gonna be honest, I practiced this like 30 times in my office. W-A-L.
looks pretty good. I played football all throughout my childhood, and my first number ever was 26. I was a running back, and then I ended my high school football career as a wide receiver with the number 80. So 2680 will be this dumpster's unique 4-digit ID because every dumpster I found in LA had one. Also, every single dumpster had graffiti on it. Oh, cool, dude. That's awesome. The graffiti's so fun. I also needed to kind of beat up the dumpster to make it look realistic, which felt really weird after spending so much time building it. Gotta go. Now it's time for security cameras. These are very important because they won't only be my eyes when I'm driving the dumpster, but they'll also be my eyes when I'm sleeping inside the dumpster. These cameras will all be camouflaged eventually, but first I have to see if they work. Yeah. I'll be fine. A secret pizza box entrance. Also, this is the closest I've ever been.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Bayer with the clearance. Eto'o, shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. That's an imaginative pass. India applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Nedved. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Threads one in. Takes a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This looks promising. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. Some resolute defending there. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Number 18.
That's Nedved. Cleared without hesitation. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has been cut short. The ball is loose. Drogba! It's anyone's ball now. And they've caught rid. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared without complication. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. And it's Hernandez. And he's cut it out. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And he welcomes it in. It's Pele! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hands off and just say, too good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That looks a good ball through. And that has been cleared. Has a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. This is Owen. Owen! And he's there to clear it. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. Big chance! He's got a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And the shots! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
China grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Figo. And it's played into the middle. Cleared without complication. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Forlan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neatly clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Figo. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. China look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. Nedved. And this is Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. Now it's Torres. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played through into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looks across and plays it in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mohamed Salah. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's free, he has got space. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, robust challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's chosen to go back. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Here comes the cross. Beckenbauer clears. And he's there to retrieve it. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, this is a great position. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
There's the header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 20,
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was... And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi picking up...